Introduction to percents. Percent means per 100 or part of 100. And so in this lesson we're going to be converting back and forth between percents, decimals, and fractions. First we're going to convert between percents and decimals. To change from a percent to a decimal, you need to move the decimal point 2 places to the left. So looking at this first example, 43%, if you don't see a decimal point, it's understood to be behind the farthest right digit, so behind the 3. So here's where the decimal is, and if we want to move it 2 places to the left, 1, 2, now it's going to be in front of the 4. So 43% is the same thing as 0.43. The next example, 22.7%, you can see the decimal point, and we need to move it 2 places to the left. So that becomes 0.227. And the third one, the invisible decimal, is here to the right of the 2. Move it 2 places to the left. 1, 2. 2.92. So to change a percent to a decimal, move the decimal 2 places left. To change a percent to a fraction, you multiply by 1 over 100. So 43%, if I want to convert that, I can write that as 43 over 1 and multiply by 1 over 100. Remember, when you multiply fractions, you first look and see if you can reduce anything diagonally. We can't here. Then you multiply the tops and multiply the bottoms. So that would be 43 over 100. 292%. So 292 over 1 times 1 over 100. I can reduce diagonally a little bit here. Both 292 and 100 divide by 4. So 292 divided by 4 is 73. 100 divided by 4 is 25. Now multiply tops and multiply bottoms, and we have 73 over 25. And you can just leave it improper like that. For the third example, 16 and 4/5. This is a mixed number. We want to go ahead and convert it to an improper fraction. And to do that, you multiply 16 times 5 and then add the 4. So 16 times 5 is 80, plus 4 more would be 84. So it's 84/5 times 1 over 100. Reducing diagonally, 84 and 100 both divide by 4. 84 divided by 4 is 21. And 100 divided by 4 is 25. Now multiply tops and multiply bottoms. 21 times 1 is 21. And 5 times 25 is 125. So to change a percent to a fraction, multiply by 1 over 100. Decimal to a percent. So to go from a percent to a decimal, we move the decimal 2 places left. Going the other way around, we're going to move the decimal 2 places to the right. To convert 0.33 to a percent, move the decimal 2 places to the right. So it's going to be behind the last digit, and you don't need to write it then. And make sure if you're converting to a percent, you indicate that it's a percent with the percent symbol. The second example, 0.2 changed to a percent. Move the decimal 2 places to the right, so there's 1, and I don't have any more digits to go to. So we fill in zeros if we're missing places. So moving the decimal 2 places to the right, we end up with 20%. And then finally, to change a fraction to a percent, you multiply by 100%. So I want to convert 2/3. I'm going to multiply by 100%, and you can put it over 1. Trying to reduce diagonally, that's not going to work. So we just go ahead and multiply tops and multiply bottoms. 200% over 3. For percents, you don't want to leave it as an improper fraction. So go ahead and do top divided by bottom. And just put that in your calculator. 200 divided by 3. And we're going to round to hundredths. So when you put 200 divided by 3 in your calculator, you get 66 point, and then the sixes just go on forever. If I want to round to hundredths, I want to look to the right. That number of 5 or bigger, yes. So I bump up the 6 to a 7, 66.67. And again, because I'm converting to a percent, I need to show that it's a percent by keeping that percent symbol. So top divided by bottom, put it in your calculator. 4 3/4 for the next example. We need to change that to improper. Multiply 4 times 4 and then add the 3. So 4 times 4 is 16, plus 3 more is 19/4 times 100% over 1. You can definitely reduce diagonally. 4 and 100 both divide by 4. That leaves us with a 1 and a 25. Now multiply tops and multiply bottoms. 19 times 25 is 475 over 1, or just 475, and again, that is a percent.